fried chicken.
And we're live.
We're live. Hey Moose. Hey Kirian. Hey Jack. Hey Tact. Hey Red Cloud. How y'all doing today?
How is everyone doing today? I hope everyone's day is going swimmingly.
Yeah. Hey Dragon King.
I again forgot to calibrate my face. Oops.
Same.
Holy heck, I just realized I was first. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I'm doing well. How about you two? I'm very sleepy today, to be honest.
They were jackhammering the window outside.
Yeah, so I'm a little beat today.
Been great. I was playing Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Game Boy Advance today. Ooh, nice. The classics. Hey Mike. Hey John.
How you guys doing?
How y'all doing?
Hi,
Hey Benji.
Benji. So if I yawn, honestly, don't pay attention to it too much. Got a lot of shit done today too.
Yeah.
No, bad Foxu, no yawning on stream. That stuff is yawn contagious. Hi Hitagata, hi Araya. Been sick this week, but feeling better. Well, I hope you recover fast. I'm waiting for the Minecraft server to restart, and then I'm going to hop back in and continue excavating the tomb. Ooh.
Ooh. Hey main Ace. How you doing?
How you doing? The tomb of Pharaoh, Queen Ufil Ufil, and Prime Nesda Unlimited. Sorry, that made me laugh. Okay, you know what I'll do for all the people who are early here? I'll do something really cool for you guys. Hold on. And after that,
Hey Firebird.
hi Firebird. I'm gonna do something really cool for you guys.
Hey Putus. Y'all making Egypt? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Wait, this model is semi-usable already, and I'm not done yet. Hi Putis, how you doing? Hi TJ, how you doing? Hi
Hey
Jason,
Jason.
how you doing?
Are you guys gonna give us discounted cows? It depends.
Jason, I'm giving you a preview of this glory for free. Hi Lord Peace, how you doing? Is that what you were rigging? I'm still not done. I'm not even close to being done. Oh snap, new model sneak peek? Yes. I'm
Yes.
to be honest, I'm like not even halfway done with it. But yes, she moves a lot. She's very lively. He's a very lively fox. Hi SCP. Hi Red Cloud.
How
Something
y'all
looks
doing?
different, does it? So soon me and Zen will be moving a lot. Hi Cosmic, how you doing? Dude, it's so expressive. Yes. So these So basically, you guys know what to expect from me and Zen in the near future. We're gonna be moving a lot more, and these are not our 2.0. These gonna be our like 1.5. Yandere Song 2.0 when? When the new model drops. So next month.
Did you cut your hair? Early access type shit. You damn right.
The mouth seems to be working really good. Yeah.
Stop right there, criminal
The
scum.
rigging of the mouth is a
Breaks
lot
the
better
law on
with
my
this one.
watch.
The mouth seems to be working really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you guys can actually see when I nod now. And every time I nod, the fufu jumps on my head. Holding on to dear life over there. And thank you so much for the support, Jason. Hi,
Thank you for the support.
Inspired. How you
Hey,
doing?
inspired. TJ says, mind if I share how my day started?
Of
Go for it.
course.
We would like to hear everyone's day.
Yeah. No, so I have the wrong preset on.
Really?
Preset, not the wrong model.
What is the preset?
Yeah, I have the wrong preset on.
Got a goal.
A goal. Even the fufu got a knife? Yes. The fufu got a knife.
Yep.
But yeah, the body is not fully done rigged. You see there's like imperfections still, which I still have to rig. And yes, the thighs gonna have jiggle physics. I just need to finish rigging it. And our shirts are gonna say fufus. A name fufu. Pretty much, yeah. Super thick thighs, yes.
Stop
No, I
right there,
didn't,
criminal
Jason.
scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Do you intentionally wait until after my first chat before adding
Thank you for the
words?
support, Jason.
I don't think he's intentionally waiting.
Oh.
I think I think he just gets an idea like afterwards.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for the support, Jason.
Thank you for the support, man. TJ says, so a car crashed into a power pole at the top of my street, knocked the transformer off. We had no power for a couple of hours. That's how my day started. Ugh.
Oh my god.
Hey, Warhammer. Hey, Billy.
Wait, it looks like I'm snuggling up to Zen. Hi, Miss Sura. How you doing? And no, I'm not switching over yet. I'm not done rigging. I'm just giving a preview.
Yeah.
I said it was an interesting start. I didn't lie. No, you didn't lie. No.
No, you did not.
Is Leafo trying to compete with Emma Frost? A little bit. Yeah, a little bit. Yes.
You just woke up? Damn, bro. You're on vacation.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
It doesn't mean that he's on vacation. I'm just saying that he's on vacation with a statement that he woke up late.
Mm.
Hey, Nomad. How you doing?
How you doing, Nomad?
Ah, my heart. It bleeds from wholesomeness.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Looks awesome, Lifu. Can't wait for the whole thing is rigged.
Thank you. And thank you so much for the support, Benji. Then stop trying to eat me from the top of Lifu's head.
Who says that's you?
Eat the fufu. Come on. Eat the fufu.
Nutrients. Nom 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 nom.
Okay,
Hey Vaughn, how you doing?
how you doing? I actually cannot wait for us to switch over to the new models. I'll have to make a bigger tub for us since my tails don't fit in anymore. Tails got too
Wait,
strong.
Billy says, "Nah, I was doing homework all night." Wait, Billy, you're in school? You're in
Stop right there,
college?
criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
Hey, Tin.
Is this model cow enabled?
No. There's no toggles yet since I'm not even done with rigging. It just when you rig, you sometimes pull up the model so you can see how it moves. Jesus Lifu, your eyes are twitching like crazy. Are you alright? This model is not fully rigged yet.
Yeah, it's a sneak preview for you guys
Yeah.
to see what's going on
Mhm.
with how she is coming along with it.
Yeah.
So, Wolf Spain, thank you for the 1 month, and Jason, thank you for the support. Is this model cow enabled? No.
No, not yet. Once I'm done, I'll bring over all the toggles. I don't even have a tongue out yet. I'm not even close to being done.
She hasn't started yet because she's still working out a few kinks on her model.
Mhm. I'm a little bit stuck on the arm rigging. I don't know why I put like my own like brain limitations where I'm like I want to compete with the best riggers out there that've been doing this for like years now, and I'm like, God damn it, it has to be on the same level. I'm putting too much pressure on myself.
Yeah.
You're supposed to work the kinks out together. Shut it.
Puta says, "Is it me?" No, it's not you.
But
It's the
we'll never tell who's on my head.
yes.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
When is your next solo video? You haven't posted any in a while.
Like, when is my next non-react video?
Thank you for the support. I'm assuming that's Mojo.
Thank you so much for the support.
Hey, Cody.
I haven't recorded any in a while because I was working on our models. So I'm gonna be back to regular videos, my own regular videos in like 2 weeks. Once I get like as much done as possible.
Also, what's Spain? How you doing? I'm having flutes for dinner because basically small tacos with diced chicken that was fried in oil to give the cylinder shape. Ooh, nice. Yandere song 2.0 is gonna hit so hard with this bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone notice our names got replaced by our usernames? Yeah. Yeah, it has.
Yeah, YouTube does that. Uh, I don't know. It's like a glitch with YouTube every time they're working on freaking updates. And then like every time it freaking glitches the hell out.
Yeah.
Okay, now time to switch to my current model.
Okay. I'm having lemon garlic chicken. Ooh, nice. What's everyone having for dinner? I dislike it. Warhammer, I can't tell if you're actually joking or serious.
No, based. Based.
Tails going crazy? Yeah.
Yeah, the tail is gonna be way more reactive. I'm back.
I'm still at work? Oh no, man. Not the model, I mean the names. Oh, the Fufus? Really?
What's with the name?
Our mascot.
Mm-hmm.
Ramen. lemon garlic chicken, spinach salad with balsamic, tillamook, medium cheddar, sunflower seeds, and walnuts. Lemon rice and chicken because I like it and it's easy to make. Oh, and I have salt, pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder
Stop right there,
sprinkled on
criminal
top.
scum! Nobody breaks the law on my watch!
YouTube being Abnenner. Not new however, I having a chicken sandwich for dinner. Nom I make crab in the boiler room later, Krabbe.
Thank you so much for the support, Benji.
Thank you for
You
the
enjoy
support.
that sandwich.
I can't see all other than YouTube names. Oh yeah, of
Yeah.
course. Sorry, my bad.
Mm.
My bad. I just ate food, so I'm kind of like drowsy. Just give me like a minute. Evan says I can't see a lot of Twitter posts because of the Online Safety Act in UK currently.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Nobody breaks the law on my
Oh no,
watch!
Starwin
Here
missed
is some
it.
extra support for some cows.
No.
I'll switch back for a tiny bit.
Yeah. Hong Kong style
No,
Chinese.
first, thank you so much for the support, Jason.
Thank you for the support, Jason. Evan says Hong Kong style Chinese roast pork with rice is my favorite. That's pretty good. When are we getting a mascot? It's the fufu.
We have a mascot. You see that thing on my head? That's our mascot. That's you
Yeah.
guys. Our mascot is you guys. The thing on my head. Dance will be sitting on his shoulder.
Hey Starwin. Hey Cody. Hey Spin. How you doing?
How you guys doing? I really hate this glow. I don't know why this glow gets fucked up on this model.
Red Cloud says I have pork chops with some corn on the cob. Ooh, nice. Classic. She hasn't finished breaking yet. She's still gotta do some finishing touches.
Yeah. I just thought since you guys been so patient with the delays with all the live shit threw at us, I thought I'll at least will show you guys like early previews. I think that's fair.
Yeah. Yeah, random Nintendo games is Spin.
So we Ratatouille Leafo, doesn't mean we help her cook. Well, I did think of putting the fufu like between the booba, and then I'm like, fuck that.
Yeah, Buddha's gonna be that's me, and then John's gonna be like, no, that's me, and then they're gonna fight to the death or something. I don't know.
Let's see, maybe in like 2.0, I'll put like one each in our shirts and like in random places, so we have like a toggle for multiple fufus.
That's too much. What videos are planned for today?
Quite a bit.
Longjiang pork knuckle rice. You two have to try it if you two have a chance. We'll look out for it.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna switch to the normal model now. I locked it.
Revert back to 1.0.
Yeah, back to 1.0. Disappointed.
Honey, I thought that was 2.5 because this one is 2.0 and the previous one's 1.0.
No, I didn't change the rigging of this one. I just changed the outfit of this one.
Oh.
Uh-huh. Are you gonna cover the YouTube Rio ID stuff? Not yet, no. I'll wait for more information.
Yeah. Hey J-Dog, how you doing?
Did you guys hear about the guy who found a way to convert plastic into gasoline? He's now in hiding. Wait, really?
A lot of people who find ways usually go in hiding or disappear.
Okay.
That's just how it is.
I didn't
Because,
know
you know,
that.
yeah.
Okay, interesting. Holy fuck, we're already at the cow goal.
Yeah, we are.
I did want to talk about something specific as a first thing, though. I'm already screen sharing with you, right?
You are.
So, your cow's on top of me. I did want to talk about this first. Apparently, there's some speculations that VTubers are in big trouble over new censorship laws. So we joked about it a lot, but there are now actual speculations that not so far away in the horizon, VTubers will be the next target. So let's check this out.
Okay, so it seems like there's been a little bit of a stir up on the internet at the moment, and obviously it's now reaching out to VTubing, and it could have massive implications for the VTubing community in the future. Now, if you don't know, obviously the internet has been pretty mad at a new kind of censorship law which has come into place thanks to obviously my country's government, and it's caused a kind of domino effect, which is essentially caused a lot of other countries, including a lot in the EU and some even in the US, where essentially a lot of games and stuff are being censored, as well as, a lot of social medias are being censored as well now, including Twitter. And I think
we already have a few videos on the whole censorship topic. I already said previously, like, UK viewers, genuinely my condolences going on through all of this, and the fact that they're trying to impose it to, like, out of UK, they're trying to impose it to viewers outside of UK. I seen a lot of screenshots today, people outside of UK being affected by it in EU as well. They're getting these restrictions too now. So yeah, this is heading like a really bad direction.
they just recently hit Spotify, which is a crazy one to go to, and it seems like everything is starting to get censored.
Spotify. Half of the I'm sorry. No. More than half of the rap music is gonna be gone. Actually, wait. More than half of music is gonna be censored then. Not just rap.
Yep.
All in the name of child protection. Now, obviously, child protection is incredibly important, but I do think that is up to the parent.
Child protection is important, but the way they're going about it is absolutely freaking wrong. You're going after adults. You're not going after children. I think it's time for them to stop to pretend like they're trying to protect children and admit that they just want to control what an adult does. Also, hi Kumi, hi Cody, hi Ancient. How you guys doing?
How y'all doing today?
And yes, I said it so many times and I'll say it again. This is so beyond stupid, because stop imposing the world having to raise someone else's children and look after someone else's children. They have parents for a reason.
Yeah.
Rather than the government themselves to kind of enforce that. I think that the government enforcing it on everyone's to the point where me, someone who is 20 years old, is browsing the same Twitter as an 8-year-old would. I think it's absolutely crazy that, obviously we have to comply to the same standards that children do. Now, obviously there are some things in place, but they're just not good enough at the moment, especially with, Twitter. Twitter has been an incredibly terrible space. And obviously what they've been doing is they've been essentially, saying that people have to submit their IDs. You have to submit your ID, submit your likeness. And this is where a big issue kind of comes in for a lot of VTubers.
Okay, I thought it's heading the direction of censoring VTubers, and by the way, I'm pretty sure that's in the horizon, specifically ASMR VTubers. But yeah, I can see the problem with that. VTubers having to basically dox themselves. Yeah, I can see a lot of issues with this.
Yeah, I can see it happening.
Now, obviously, the reason why I've got Chibi Reviews pulled up here is because he's been very, very active in terms of, speaking out against this and kind of covering everything. So if you guys want a full in-depth look, I definitely recommend going over to this video. Obviously, there's been many petitions against it, but the UK government just don't really care. They don't, they're not bothered with that. And essentially, obviously, this has now gone over to the VTubing space as, a lot of people in our such virtual YouTubers are kind of worried about this, especially for a lot of people looking to kind of get into VTubing. Obviously, there's the Kids Online Safety Act claims to protect kids online. On paper, this seems like a good act, but it all
Just as a small tidbit, I had someone send me this today. I think it's this one. Meanwhile, you have geniuses like this saying shit like this. And yes, this is John Delaros, the person who I want to say infamy grew to infamy when he was also on the whole bandwagon. Oh, this is woke, sense, like remove it, stuff like that. And he did like a whole like 180 how he's acting now. So he's one of the content creators who's pushing the whole trying censorship is just the rage bait of the week, and none of those people are actually being censored. So there are content creators and also people in spotlight in general who are genuinely just lying to their own viewers and followers that it's not happening. And to be fair, if they believe it, they're just as dumb. Hi, Vinny. How you doing?
Hey, Vinny.
Hi, Pixel. How you doing?
How you doing?
And just in case, hi, Evan. Just in case if we didn't say hi to you.
also demands people give their government ID and to show your face so sites can verify your age. This is a huge no for many VTubers. What do all EN VTubers think? Which obviously, yeah, it's a very, very bad, bill. And obviously, I think it's, moving over to the US as well with this Online Safety Act. And it could have massive repercussions for a lot of VTubers because a lot of VTubers might not want to get involved in the space anymore if they have to give their identity away. Because, for me or for someone else, just a regular kind of internet user, it's fine because, you guys know what I look like. If my face gets leaked somehow, obviously it's not going to be a big deal because everyone knows what I look like. But for VTubers who obviously keep their identity a little bit more private, it's going to be a massive, massive deal. And obviously,
to be fair, a lot of VTubers keep their face private. Sometimes because they just don't want their face out there. They want to keep the immersion and sort of a distance. But there is also another reason, and that's peer pressure from other VTubers who bully and harass VTubers for showing their face.
Oh yeah,
It's an actual
100%.
problem.
Yeah, we've seen it happen.
That shit's been done to me.
I know.
I
won't say anything.
I don't hide my face, and I heard such vile shit being said towards me for showing my face.
They can cry about it.
Hi, Stuzy. How are you doing?
Hey, Stuzy.
this is going to have some severe consequences for a lot of them, because not only is a lot of these kind of IDs being like taken in, and obviously it's being absolutely, kind of mishandled fully, because they're actually using private companies. For example, I think one of them is called Persona, but there's a couple other ones as well, US based and also in other countries, a lot of foreign countries as well, where they're essentially keeping databases of faces, IDs, and things like that, which obviously can have a really big kind of problem. It can have a really, really big problem if, it gets hacked.
I think in US, I know we're talking about UK, but I think in US at least, that data is being at least removed after like what, 3 months? It gets wiped. At least legally, it's supposed to get wiped after you provide like the Face ID.
Right.
The only time me and Zen had to go through the Face ID here is when we were providing applications for our apartment.
Yeah.
We had to do the whole Face ID thing. Hi, Hippo. How are you doing?
Hey, Hippo, how you doing?
it gets leaked, and that is a very, very common thing. You know, it's not unheard of for these databases to get leaked. Instead of, you know, the government or someone obviously making a secure place where you can put your data and, you know, it won't get hacked, and obviously it has a lot of kind of repercussions if it does get hacked due to it being government owned, but instead they're outsourcing it to private companies, which, you know, A, can sell your information on to other people, and B, has a higher chance of getting hacked and getting leaked, which, you know, as a VTuber, probably isn't the best thing if you haven't shown your face. Now, obviously, there's some VTubers that show their face, so they're not really going to care. But I think also things, for example, like government IDs and things are also going to be stored on there, which obviously has things like addresses, has faces, has, you know, all of this kind of stuff, which can give away a lot more, which...
Yeah, but I think besides, obviously, and we already have seen firsthand, VTubers can go through horrific stalker situations.
Yeah.
The stuff that happened with Camilla. Holy. But also actual identity theft, which can literally ruin your whole life. And you don't even have to be a VTuber to go through that. Like, literally, people will submit all their government issues IDs, their face IDs, and there you go. The second is breached, your identity can be stolen and used maliciously.
Yeah.
You know, we know there are some weird VTuber fans out there who will go to any length to find out, you know, where their favorite VTuber lives and things like that, because, you know, there are some really creepy people out there. And obviously, this is a massive kind of safety kind of breach for a lot of VTubers out there who, you know, obviously might, you know, want to use Twitter, might want to use places like YouTube as well. YouTube is also implementing a lot of this too.
Oh, God.
They're also implementing a lot of ID checking. So again, they're also going to be using sites where, you know, they could potentially be breached, and this could be terrible for a lot of YouTubers or VTubers, sorry, that, you know, obviously don't show their face off. And I think, you know, a lot of people might be apprehensive to kind of, you know, ID verify, because again,
We're genuinely just moving towards the reality of Big Brother. Everything you do, even behind closed doors, it's not like publicly online available what you're doing, but everything is gonna have a record, even the stuff you do in your own privacy.
Yeah. Also, like, I remember how, like, we had like discussions about people not should not be allowed online. I always brought up South Korea with their social security number,
Yeah.
and I believe that's a good way to prevent any kind of online bullying and such. But the biggest reason why I think it's good, because their cybersecurity is really good.
You do
The
know
prob
that South Korea is going through
No.
massive black, like cyber stalking, cyber crimes, and cyber harassment and cyber blackmail.
No, I don't. I don't. This is I'm telling you, like, the idealistic way of doing it would be having the best cybersecurity, like in Estonia, where everything is done online.
I think it's
And
also because a lot of people don't care what's happening in Estonia. I'm just trying to be realistic, but yes, South Korea, they they crack down on so many sex rings there where women online were literally pushed into the dark web to virtually sell their bodies over blackmail and harassment that is done through online.
you would know more information about this. You worked around
Yeah,
that kind of area.
no, it was literally all over the news. It got to a point where they made one of the girls that they were blackmailing, they forced her into sleeping with her own brother.
Bro, what?
It was disgusting. Like, it's bad. The cyber crimes that happen in South Korea is fucking bad. What the fuck? Yeah. I was planning. Remember, guys, when I was talking about that, I'm gonna do a deep dive on the shit that's happening in Asia and maybe make videos on it. This is the reason why I changed my mind.
Because it gets very dark really
Yes.
quickly.
Yeah.
Like all the dark stuff that you guys hear from here is like dark, but in Asia, it's definitely more nuanced and very more devastating.
Yeah. There's a lot of like horrible things happening. If you guys still want to find out the shit that's going down on like in Asia and stuff like that, go check out Rotten Mango.
John says, from what I know about South Korea is that it's a cyberpunk dystopia. Yeah. Plastic surgery is like super cheap over there. Cosmetic surgery is very common.
Yeah, South Korea has one of the highest plastic surgery tourisms to a point where there's airlines specifically prepared for that.
Yep. South Korea is a hidden dystopia. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But I'm still saying the whole thing with the social security number is in itself is a smart idea to prevent a lot of things going bad, but they're not doing well.
Hmm.
So, in the perfect world, makes sense. In reality, not the best.
It doesn't look, the problem is implementing it is one thing, but every time it's implemented, it's abused, it's hacked, it's leaked, and quite frankly, the second it's implemented, they don't really even use it themselves. By
I'll
them,
listen-
I'm talking about the government.
yeah. Red Cloud says, I listened to Ron Mango. She is awesome. Yeah, through her, I noticed how bad it is over in South Korea.
Yeah, yeah. South Korea and China. I usually I after like the deep dives I wanted to do for this channel, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't wanna dig too much into all that shit. It honestly fucked with my head.
Let's move on.
You know, they don't like to show their face. And obviously, you know, a lot of people have been talking about this as well, saying having your ID stored in an easily hackable database on the internet is not going to protect anyone, which is 100% true. They say some of the biggest American firms get breached yearly. This idea that companies can protect your personal information is insane, which is true. And obviously, as well, now that this is such a big topic on the internet, I mean, it's literally everywhere. You've probably heard about it, you know, from other places as well. Now this is such a big topic, obviously a lot of hackers are now going to target these databases, you know?
Yeah.
Obviously, before, maybe Persona and a lot of these companies were not that well known. Maybe, you know, they weren't going to be targeted. But now that they know that they're storing a lot of data, I mean, that is a lot of data. If you think every single user on Twitter, every single user on YouTube and places like that are going to be storing their data on these sites, that's a lot of data that obviously a hacker is going to want to get their hands on, and they're going to want to leak a lot of this information because, again, it's a gold mine essentially for a hacker to kind of breach. Now, obviously, we don't really know what security implementations they've got in place, but obviously, it just kind of goes back to the root of the argument, where is all of this really necessary? Is, you know?
Well, my thoughts on this, whatever security they will put in place, it's not going to be enough if they won't update it and change it up every single month. If you're having a huge database of everyone's identity, you have to implement changes every single month and upgrades every single month. So,
Holy.
yeah, no, it's fucking annoying. The floor is fucking vibrating.
Over where you are, over here is good.
South Korean women literally bleach their skin to look more white. Also, more Japanese women intentionally chip their teeth to look younger. Oh, okay, so Wolfspin, I'm a semi debunk it. They don't bleach their skin. There's specific creams and products, not just in Korea. It's Korea, Japan, China, every single Asian country, every single Southeast Asian country, there is a fascination and glorification of the pale skin. So when you live there, You literally go, let's say you're on like an hour-long car drive. You will see at least 10 billboards promoting skin whitening cream. Most of the creams, even like the basic creams, day-to-day creams you buy, is gonna have elements of skin whitening. As for the chip their teeth, no, they don't chip their teeth. That is absolutely false information. They go to actual dentists to get it done. Same as what happens in US. People go and modify their teeth. Like for example, in US, like the quote unquote Hollywood smile, where it looks like you basically put like uh those like mint gums instead of your teeth. In Asia, it's just a different trend. And it has nothing to do with looking younger. It's just the cuteness factor. Like those like fang like slightly outwards like fangs. It's just a cuteness factor. It has nothing to do with looking young. Thank you so much for the support, Wolf Spain. Also, Source, I lived in Southeast Asia.
Yep, yep, yep. Hey,
And
Archon.
I basically, my whole early adult life and adult life, I've been only surrounded by Asians.
Hey, Archon, how you been, man? Also, Wolfsbane, thank you for the support. Hey, Ronan, how you doing, man? Evan says, I think in China, beauty standards is the more pale, the more beautiful, but Asia's Chinese. Uh, I'm Chinese. But I like girls with olive skin, like Southern Italian lady. Please tell me you're gonna post a video on this matter.
Probably, yeah.
Maddox says, as someone who loves Asian women with pale asses, I kind of love it, even though I know that probably isn't great for the culture.
It definitely isn't great for the culture. Again, I lived through all of that. Just a reminder, I lived there for 10 years. I lived there for a fucking decade. And I've seen women go through massive pain and burning blisters on their skins from product overuse and being shunned for not being pale enough. I've seen all of that with my own freaking eyes. And I've seen when my friend was darker and I was paler and I was treated better because of that. I've seen it happen. And I think that's one of those things that I genuinely hope one of these days is gonna go away.
Sadly, one of those are deep rooted. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
Yeah, no, it's very deep rooted. It's 6 centuries old.
Yeah.
What I meant by looking younger with the teeth thing, I meant it is because most Japanese women get their teeth fixed as young adult, and they get it misaligned because it's cute, aka youthful. Oh, that's like slightly a little bit another misconception. A lot of Japanese people actually don't have good teeth. They actually have pretty bad teeth when it comes to like the shape. It's one genetic and for them it's pretty expensive to go and get something like that done. It would definitely would be more like people who have a lot of money who would do that. And people who have a lot of money, they'll be posting everything online. Holy fuck, what the fuck are they doing outside?
There's a term in China. It's deep rooted beauty standards. Bai Fu Mai means white, rich, and beautiful. Yo, these clubs are getting out of hand. Like, there's like a huge influx of like clubs popping up. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, basically we have a really nearby like huge biker club here, and every single day they're pissing me off.
Yeah.
My biological fam in Philippines was weird. Every time I talk to them over FaceTime, they couldn't really speak too much English, uh, but I felt off when talk to them. I'm very pale. Yeah.
Um, for guys will be Gao Fu Ai shy, tall, rich, handsome.
Mm.
Is it Fu Ai or Fu Yi shy?
I'm pale except when my ginger side decided to add freckles. It's like your own with blackjack and hookers, okay.
Yup, yup, yup.
But yeah, let's move on.
Having to provide your ID, having to provide your face and things, just in the name of kids' safety, really the most necessary thing when there's many other options out there to kind of pick, and as I said, there's many different things, for example, like having just an option, like a parental kind of option where parents can actually, change this rather than affecting the entirety of the internet. And, a lot of people that don't even have kids or aren't a kid. There's a lot of people out there who aren't associated with.
And this is why just add goddamn parental control, and that's it. Do your freaking job as a parent. Stop making everyone freaking miserable and stop pretending like it's for kids. Like, this is genuinely like the biggest of bullshits.
With kids at all. They don't have kids. They are like probably like 20, 30, whatever, and they're being affected by this when it's not their fault. They haven't done anything to deserve this, and now.
Wait, sorry guys, we have to ban VTubers in chocolate for kids' safety. You laugh, but they did ban the actual proper Kinder Surprise because some dumbass parent decided to give it to their tiny ass toddler to swallow the plastic egg. Every single time something like this happened is because some dumbass parent is not being a fucking parent.
How they can't see a majority of content online due to it being censored. And obviously, this doesn't just fall under the category of a lot of kind of, rated videos. I'm just going to say it like that. I don't really want to get flagged by YouTube. You guys know what I mean. Obviously, that was the first thing that kind of got flagged up by these companies. But now they're going beyond this. They're not going beyond. They're not just stopping there. That I can kind of understand, but as I said, they're now going to Twitter, they're now going to Spotify, they're now going to YouTube, they're now going to games. Obviously, games have been taken down even before this law came into effect. And obviously, it's kind of affecting everything. It's not just.
Wait, hold on. Out of every platform being listed and stuff like that, I haven't seen Twitch being listed. And Twitch is notorious for their gameplay streams and titty pool streams. That's fine. And again, I'm sorry for being very visual, but on Twitch there was a chick who literally streamed a close-up of her anus with a tiny box of gameplay covering her butthole with an HD camera to a point where you can see every single wrinkle, every single ass hair. That is fine.
Thank you for the raid.
Oh my god.
Yo, that's crazy.
I am so sorry that you guys had to join at this time. I am so sorry.
Yeah, no, perfect timing. Perfect timing.
I'm really sorry to the raiders, and I'm really sorry to the person who raided. I am sorry. We're talking about censorship. I may have gotten heated a little bit. And hi,
So,
Skula, how you doing?
how you doing, Skula? Yeah,
How
no
was
more
your stream?
internet. Yeah, that's enough internet for me. Yeah, I don't know why she keeps bringing this one up. It's I understand why. It's a very funny thing, but very disturbing thing to even like think about happening on Twitch. but it is happening.
Yeah, no, it is happening. I feel really bad now. Okay, introductions. I'm Lifu. He's Zen. We're a married couple. I swear to God, I am not worked in the head. And we stream every day unless we want to take a break, which sometimes does happen. And we upload on YouTube every single day as well. But why a butthole? That's a great question. I swear to God, Mike, do not clip it.
Stop, Mike.
do not, do not clip it. Cracked butthole.
Oh my gosh. How was your stream, Skula?
Yes, how was your stream? And love the model.
swear.
Thank you so much. I'm actually up. I'm in the process of upgrading our rigging and models. And yes, I do our models myself for both Zen and me.
Yeah, she makes it, she rigs it, and she all that stuff. Oh no, Mike is here.
Mike clipped it. At least
Little.
do not add the visuals to it, please. I don't need the visuals. Oh my god. New sound alert. Nomadic. No.
No.
Calm down. It's not happening. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow, Skula.
Thank you for the Twitch follow. We appreciate it.
Hi, Rhythm. See, I said hi to you, Rhythm, this time. Oh, for people who might be confused, we do stream on Twitch, Kick, and YouTube, and I try to read messages from all the platforms. But
we try to read messages.
You try to derail me.
Get the listen. You're not getting a back rub today.
I get a back rub like once a month for 2 minutes. Calm down.
Yeah, then a butt rub you.
But yeah, our main platform is YouTube.
Yeah. Good night, Skula. Thanks
Good
for
night,
the raid once again.
Don't let the censorship bugs bite. Okay. I think I made my point. Now let's get back to the video. Oh, this is gonna be a pain editing.
Yeah, Zen, get it, boy. You're goddamn right. She doesn't know it, but I rub her butt when she's.
She's crazy. Wait, she is crazy. Has us in the boiler room. Might clip it. Can we just like tie up John somewhere so he cannot type?
Just tie John to the boiler itself. So every time he says some out of pocket stuff, we just turn up the heater.
Hi, Cos. How you doing?
How you doing, man?
Hi, Second Haven. How you doing? I'm trying to make sure I say hi to everyone.
Yeah. The butt rub is just a DLC of back massages. You damn right.
I don't remember purchasing the DLC.
Well, that's too bad.
Just affecting these videos, which some people don't care about. You know, a lot of people, whenever it first dropped, they were being like, oh, I don't really care, you know, I don't really watch that kind of content anyways, so they can just you know, find somewhere else to do it. But obviously now it's starting to affect a lot of people now that it's affecting sites that everybody uses. You know, these are sites that everybody uses in their day-to-day, like YouTube and things like that. And also it could have huge repercussions as well, not just for the database breaches, but also in terms of how YouTube pushes out content. You know, a lot of VTubers could also be affected by a lot of the YouTube stuff. You know, for example, they're using AI to detect if people are actually under 18. You know, a lot of VTubers, we know what their models are.
Imagine like wanting to just quickly check out a video how to properly pop a pimple and you have to verify your face and your ID. No? Why are you looking at, you know what? I don't care. Hi, Black Star. How you doing?
Hey, Black Star, how you doing?
Like a lot of their designs alike, and obviously they could get flagged, and a lot of accounts could get flagged as under 18 when they're not, and obviously that.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. So YouTube is implementing an AI to look at the habits of the users to decide if it's a kid or not. based on their pattern of behavior. What? Imagine being a grown adult watching your VTubers bounce around on the screen and the AI is like, no, that's a child. What are you pinning? Hi, Fires. How are you doing?
How you been, man? How's work going for you?
You who like strains, well, I guess you don't like them anymore, Inspired. What does that mean exactly?
Oh my god, Hido just said, motherfuckers gotta learn the ancient technique of pullout game.
Fuck?
If they ain't gonna parent their kids and let an iPad do it for them. True.
Oh no, 100%, 100%. To be fair, a lot of parents become parents because their pullout game is that weak.
Damn, bro.
No, it's true.
Yeah.
How many people you know in your life who went, oh, condom broke? I didn't feel like buying a condom. Oh, I didn't pull out on time. Oh, she said it's safe on this day. I guess we're keeping it?
Skill issue.
I can literally name at least 4 or 5 people from the top of my head.
Pulling out works every time but the last time. I'm downloading AI poisoning. Oh my god, Hidori.
Condom doesn't fit. Or like condom is too small. Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
Okay. Happy little accidents, Bob Ross. Mm.
She said she was on the pill, so I bust. Anyway, this is Dylan.
I know that video. I showed it on stream.
No.
Obviously stops a lot of their reach. You know, a lot of these VTubers won't have as much reach as they used to due to their model and also due to just their content in general. Say, you know, you make controversial content, you make content that maybe has a little bit too many swears or something in there. You know, obviously, you know, that's going to be a big problem too, because that will also be flagged as a video that maybe some other people can't watch. But obviously, we'll have to see how YouTube implements that, and that's like a YouTube only feature.
Well, okay, YouTube just released their new implementation on the cursing that they're gonna be more lenient on the cursing. So let's see if things are gonna change again. Also, random tidbit. But apparently me and Zen are getting a different YouTube partner manager. Because our current one is no longer gonna be managing us out of the blue sky. So that happened.
Feature, obviously, you know, a lot of these other new things, for example, like the Twitter stuff, like YouTube, like Spotify, these are just extensions of the law. I don't think they've actually been like specifically told by the government, hey, you have to do this, else we'll take it down. You know, obviously the initial of the kind of orange sites, you know, that was obviously enforced by the law, but I don't think these extensions to other kind of sites like this is actually like a necessary thing. I think they don't even need to do it. So obviously, yeah, it seems like a lot of people are fighting against this, and as I said, it could have huge repercussions for the VTubing community, as a lot of VTubers, you know, new VTubers might not want to get involved anymore due to the fact of, you know, this age verification stuff. They don't want to show.
I really hope, okay, I genuinely really hope it's not gonna be affecting VTubers on this scale. Like, I would not want the VTuber leaving what they really enjoy doing just because of the government being stupid. I would be so frustrating. You scared them away? I have no idea. Hi Flacco, how you doing? Hi Dr. Balls, how you doing?
How y'all doing?
Thank God I live in the EU. That would be very illegal. Hidari, just wait.
He's Estonian.
I'm
Lifu's from
from Europe
Estonia.
too. I just live in US right now. But yeah, no, that's not gonna last forever.
Nope.
If you haven't seen, there's a lot of people already reporting that live in EU getting those restrictions on their phones. Like on their phones when they're scrolling through like Twitter. So welcome.
They're doing it incognito.
Show their faces, and even current VTubers may end up quitting, due to the fact that they don't want to give their information to this and potentially be doxxed, to a lot of people. And as I said, there's a lot of weird people in the VTubing community, who would take a massive advantage of the kind of, breaches like that and information like that, which is
there's almost every single month a case of a VTuber being stalked.
It's obviously very scary for, obviously someone that was dealing with someone, doxing them, which I think is crazy. And also, it's one of these things where it didn't need to happen in the first place. These VTubers didn't need to be, vulnerable. Everybody online, using, submitting the information doesn't need to be vulnerable. You could just not have it in place and think of a better idea to protect kids online than, just kind of rolling out this thing, which is very, very hands-on and very restrictive of a lot of things. And people are not happy, Like, I think the majority, I don't think there's like many people that are saying, yes, this is a good thing, apart from obviously the people in charge, which I think is saying a lot. And obviously, there's a lot of signatures, as I showed you guys, on this petition. Obviously, this is a UK petition. There's almost 400,000 signatures.
Okay, but again, a petition is not gonna change anything. The only thing that will change something is if that petition is properly utilized. So just putting your signature there is not gonna do anything. There needs to be steps that are pre-planned after the signatures are reached.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's genuinely pissing against the wind.
There, and they actually considered it. They actually took it in, and they just said no, we don't care, which obviously is just how a lot of this stuff kind of goes. And it sucks, and a lot of people are fed up of this kind of stuff happening now, because it seems like they're pushing more and more for censorship and to try and restrict what a lot of people are saying. And it's starting to, encroach, not just in the UK, but starting to encroach on other countries as well, in the EU, in the US as well. And obviously the US has been known as a country for free speech and things like that, whereas here, obviously we don't have full free speech, let's be honest, whenever it comes to a lot of stuff. But the US, they've always boasted about the fact that, we can say whatever we want, and we won't get in trouble for doing it. But obviously now,
to an extent.
To an extent.
If
it's against the law.
Yeah, if you say something incriminating, yeah, your ass, yeah, no.
It seems like them implementing a lot of these censorship things, it doesn't really feel like free speech to me, does it? And I feel like a lot of people would agree with that. And, it seems like this is becoming a bigger and bigger issue. But yeah, as I said, I kind of wanted to cover the VTuber side of it, obviously, because that's what I kind of cover on this channel. So hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I kind of wanted to talk about it as well, because I know it's kind of loosely related. I mean, I didn't want to, just make a full video on this, because
Great video. I'm glad I caught up on this. Also, cannot wait for them to also implement the social credit score.
Yep.
And let's be honest, there's only one way it's gonna end up in, and that is uproar, riots, people protesting. Right now, people are keeping it civil and just voicing their opinions, signing petitions. But it will reach a point where people will just lose it.
Mika Fire says, "Oh, the gov replied to the petition already. They literally just went, Lamau, you don't know she. We're gonna do it still, but in lawyer speak." Yep. I'm not surprised.
I'm only seeing bad things coming from this.
Me too.
Good night, Hidari.
Good night, Hidari. Thanks for coming by. We appreciate the support, man.
So before we go into the next topic, I'm gonna show Zen the upcoming character in Marvel Rivals. So they're finally dropping Blade in Marvel Rivals. Finally.
The myth, the legend, the dude with the glasses.
And he looks so OP. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow, hUMPDAY.
Thank you for the Twitch follow. We appreciate that.
But oh my god, the design, top. Oh my god, it's gonna be literally new season, like when he drops, right? It's gonna be literally kill the blade. That's gonna be the meta, just kill the blade.
You mean ban Blade before he gets into a
That
match?
too.
So did my predictions come right?
Which ones?
I've always repeated it.
Repeat it again.
Okay, a flanker with the life steal.
No.
Oh wow. Okay, let's go.
But as much as I love the design, he's gonna be a little shit.
I'll fight to end the darkness that spawned me. Slice and dice. Silver bullet. The hunt is on. What a hack.
He does have life steal.
Judgment's coming. Still got an edge.
That's his out.
Kind of.
1,000 gods! Bury the light.
Yo, they ripped that shit off from freaking Virgil, man. Everyone rips them off.
This is gonna be so freaking annoying.
1,000
This.
gods!
Oh my god.
Bury the
You won't
light.
do shit.
Oh my god. I can already feel my future crash outs.
Does he have cornrows? Or did he have like a?
Yeah.
Oh no, he has a. Oh my god, are you serious?
Spawn me.
Why?
Slice and dice. Silver bullet.
Nah.
The hunt is on. What a hack.
Okay, looks like when he maxed out that out, he attacks faster.
Still got an edge.
A dash.
1,000 gods! Bury the light.
Like just looking at it makes me mad.
Like, love the design.
Hmm.
They should just change his hairstyle.
Yeah. They do always revert to the same hairstyle.
I'm just gonna call him
least-
Virgil from now on.
At least it's not the same hairstyle like Echo, Phoenix. Like that hairstyle was used everywhere.
Echo was bald. Bald.
Hold on.
Wasn't she bald?
I'm not talking about the Overwatch. I'm talking about League Echo.
Echo. Oh, the dude that turns back time. Okay, yeah.
Okay, at least they stepped away from this hair. They were making every single character with this hair.
Echo originally didn't have that hair. He had a mohawk.
Oh my god. Can you like...
He has it now. Originally, he didn't have that hair, but
Okay,
they changed
I'm
it.
not discussing how he used to
No.
be.
No.
Then shut up. I'm talking about how they are designing black characters for the past 2 years.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody
They all
breaks
have
the
the
law on
same
my watch.
hair.
If you want
At
to
least they
control
did a
my
different
brother,
hairstyle for
offer him
Blade.
Taco Bell or sushi. Schmums the word.
If you want to control my brother, offer him Taco Bell or sushi. Mom's the word. Hi Nino, how are you doing? Thank you so much
Thank you
for the support.
bro.
Like, why you always derailing the conversation? Like, I'm talking about his current haircut. You're going into the history of Echo. Now Zen is mad at me.
I'm not mad. I'm just trying to move forward.
So what Zen is talking about is, so he looks like this now, right? So they changed him for Arcane, the Netflix Arcane show. They gave him this haircut. They completely changed how his hair looks. But the way he used to look was this. He had just like
That's his original hairstyle.
yeah. So that's how he used to look before. So they went from this to this.
Okay, Red Cloud says that's because every black man and woman complain and stated that they have variety of hairstyles. That one, there you go.
Yeah. So he went from this, the original, to this.
A bitch boy haircut
Okay.
from TikTok. Yeah, it's pretty hot, man. Everyone stay hydrated, remember.
Yeah.
Its popularity started with Killmonger. Did it?
I don't think so.
I was hoping for the flat top haircut. But knowing how Wesley Snipes is in real life, he's an asshole. He'll probably
Oh, yeah.
copyright strike his image.
They 100% wanted to make sure it has no resemblance to him.
Mhm.
Oh, before we move on, I wanted to show this. I did retweet this on Twitter today, just saying this is depressing. And it's like this trend that's going on Twitter of recording your girlfriend or spouse, how she will react when she sees you in the crowd. Like how she looks before she sees you and how she looks after she sees you. And like this just made me feel depressed. I'm gonna be honest. I'll mute the music. It's literally the before and after like TikTok thing. My wife before versus after sees me. This is so depressing.
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
What kind of people do this? Okay, that one looked like it was
No. This one looked fake. Like the last one looked fake. And someone posted a comparison of how husband before he sees me versus after he sees me.
Yep.
Why do they all have the same walk?
We do.
They right away like puffed up shoulders, like ah.
Yeah, of course. I love his sunglasses.
Hey, I don't see. Oh. My theory of guys just being like, oh, my theory of husbands being outside in the wild without their wife is still standing. It's literally like kids who lost their mom.
Can you not expose us? Yo, guys, who are in a relationship or are married. That's our face, right? That's the don't fuck with me type face. But when we see the person we trust, we're like, hey, what's up? How's it going? You know, like that.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I just wanted it on the record.
Lifu, on the other hand, she does like the opposite. Like she acts like
I like what?
like the guys when she sees me. She's like, hey, I'm like, hey, you know,
Hey, like hey.
you know.
I bookmarked something today, but I think the video was removed, I guess. It was pretty funny.
Mice gets such a mean mug. 1,000% facts, Zen. It's all serious business until you see your girl, then the goofball toggle gets hit. That's why. Why do I feel like they are holding cake in the background to get all giddy seeing it? I don't know. Could be like just a weird experiment.
Okay, yeah. The other one I wanted to show was removed.
Crazy.
Next video.
Does a thing if I give the mean mug. What, she pokes your belly? Because that's what Lifu does when I have the mean mug on. I'm like, babe, what are you doing? We're out in public. I'm trying to look mean so people don't bother us.
I don't care.
Good night, Cody.
Good night, Cody.
I mean, that's how Moose acts.
Sometimes I did the mean mug just to get the tummy poke. Okay, so oh my unemployed drama llama, are you guys ready for this one? Unemployment is about to skyrocket here. YouTube's biggest liar, some ordinary gamers. So at first I thought it's a joke video, but it's not. Apparently he's been lying about having an engineering degree. I remember him so many times saying that, oh, YouTube is not even my actual job. Engineering is my job. So I'm gonna just play the video.
Massive day for the unemployed. Mudahar just got exposed for lying about his job for like 10 years. Apparently, he's been lying about his credentials for well over 10 years and deceiving his audience.
I'm a dropout myself. I've never finished university.
Dropout, liar, fraud. A creator by the name of Nick Andros dropped this bombshell, and by golly, let's check it out.
Hey, YouTube isn't my job. Thank God my job isn't YouTube.
YouTube is not my job. YouTube is not my job. YouTube is not my job.
YouTube is not my job.
YouTube is not my job.
I use YouTube as a hobby. This is not a job for me, okay?
Alright, so if YouTube is
This is how I thought he is, right? Like I thought, yeah. Okay, so he probably works in like software engineering or something with computers because he said it so often.
it his job? You know, what is his job, you might ask yourself? My guess is like Nintendo reviewer.
So what is that job? If you ask Mutahar's fans, they think he's a cybersecurity expert, an IT professional, a video editor. Ethan said day trader. There seems to be an awful lot of uncertainty
Damn,
about
wait,
this.
that's a lot of like very different guesses.
Yeah.
Definitely real job that Mutahar has.
My apologies for not censoring the J slur, but Mudahar, you can't have the pie and eat it too. You gotta be unemployed in these streets, you dig? Saying?
Mutahar's also insisted throughout his career that he is an engineer.
I'm an engineer.
I'm a fucking engineer. I'm a goddamn engineer. I'm an engineer.
I'm a fucking engineer. I'm an engineer.
I'm only an engineer.
And this is why I thought he's an engineer.
Because he repeated to your face. You literally got brainwashed by him. Crazy work.
No.
Wow.
And by the way, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would not have gave a damn if he wasn't if he right away said he's not an engineer. He just really loves the engineering side.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone would gave a damn.
An engineer. I'm an engineer. I'm just an engineer.
Tech support stolen valor is crazy.
I'm an engineer.
Oh my
But there's multiple
god.
types of engineers, so what kind of engineer is he?
I'm a fucking computer engineer. I'm a computer engineer. Dude, I'm a fucking computer engineer.
I'm a YouTuber. Why are you asking me?
And I'm just like a computer engineer.
The dude straight up went through hella transcripts and found out that Mutahar was contradicting himself in quite a bit of them. At first he was saying he was an engineer, and then he switched it up as well. Next thing you know, he worked at Blizzard for 7 years.
Shut up.
Oh no.
But yeah, like, I genuinely would not have gave a damn. And I'm pretty sure, like, majority of his viewers wouldn't give a damn if he literally... So he mentioned in the past that, like, he dropped out, right? And I think no one would have gave a damn. Like, at all.
Based on what I've read, it's actually illegal to call yourself an engineer if you are not a licensed engineer.
You know what? I heard
Wait, that's illegal?
Yo, he's cooked. Someone report him to the board of engineers.
Also, please don't. That is just joking.
I'm joking. Obviously, I'm freaking laughing.
I did not know that pretending to be an engineer online is illegal.
Crazy work. You know, for someone who talks about being, this is before this video come out, being an engineer, you would think that he has like a diploma behind him or something, or like a certification.
No, because that would provide like your government name.
Well, you have it far enough, or you wipe it out. It's not that hard. It's a generic piece of paper certification that declares that you're a specific.
Okay.
You have the certification for that.
Okay, but not everyone wants to showcase that. You do get it, right?
A lot of people showcase that shit. At least the line of field I work in.
Because you guys have to.
And he has to too, according to what we figured out.
heard enough. Toss this dude in jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200.
For Mutahar to be a licensed computer engineer, for him to be able to legally call himself a computer engineer, or an engineer in general, he would need a 4-year degree, 4 years of training, and to pass the National Professional Practice Exam.
Turns out he really was some ordinary gamer. But it gets even funnier because apparently...
Yo, crazy.
I'm sorry, I don't know why this is sending me. Anyway.
Apparently he's a video engineer too now.
I'm a video engineer now. I think I know how this f***ing works. Speaking out of an engineer, like...
Okay, I'm pretty sure that was meant as a joke.
Yeah, that last one was a joke.
If I wasn't a computer science engineer, I wouldn't speak about Elon being an idiot.
You don't need a degree to call Elon an idiot. Like a homeless person outside my 7-Eleven's doing the same thing.
This is why...
Ooh.
No, that's true. He has a point. I see a lot of like literal jobless people on Twitter constantly calling Elon Musk an idiot.
Also, Ace, how are you doing? He says, I can just say I'm a doctor as long as I'm not doing surgery. It's not illegal. I wouldn't really want. I don't think you should joke about being a doctor.
Yeah.
That's a little. That field is a little touch and go. Extremely touch and go.
As a cybersecurity engineer,
This guy's like the jack of all trades, Johnny Sins of engineering. The stolen valor thing said earlier is right. It's like he wants to dip his toes into the unemployed drama sphere without, actually feeling like a loser. Own up to it. Who cares? They getting mad, you getting rich.
Mutahar clearly wants the prestige of being perceived as an engineer, given that he's been calling himself an engineer for the past 10 years. And he uses this
it's
title
been that
to
long?
make
Yeah?
Holy.
himself more authoritative.
but I'm an engineer. I know how this stuff is going, so I'm not even speaking out of pocket right here, okay? If you want to disagree with me, feel free, but you're actually wrong.
Wait. Wait. So he uses the whole I'm an engineer only to like come on top in the arguments?
Yeah.
So the same thing Pirate Software tried to do.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Seems like
but
it.
you're actually wrong.
As somebody who is a computer, engineer, somebody who understands computer code, for instance.
It's like that pirate software code meme, and I don't understand shit here. So if anyone smart in the comments wants to enlighten us, go ahead.
Like, it's a really good explanation of why, like, I picked engineering as, like, the road to go down when I was studying. I'm like...
So he would have an engineering degree.
I went to university for computer sciences, and that's it. Education background, asking because a lot of CS knowledge.
If he lied to Dr. K, I swear to God I'll be angry. You don't want to see me angry.
Okay, so at least a computer science degree.
I thought when I got into university for a while, and I dropped out like a semester in because I was like, okay, no.
Oh, he dropped out after a semester.
Like, I'm a dropout myself. I've never finished university, but I'm not going to dog on, like, school. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay, so there are videos where he does admit that he dropped out.
Yes.
Maybe he like later on resumed it and got a diploma in it. I don't know.
if you're going to learn to be valuable. Yeah, if you're going to be an engineer, if you're going to be a doctor, a lawyer, if you're going to be in the STEM field.
And now he dropped out all of a sudden. It's like he spun a web of lies and, got lost in his own sauce. Some ordinary spider. I don't even know how to explain this, maybe he started out just kind of slightly exaggerating his qualifications, and then he just, got sort of caught in the lie and ended up living it.
I feel like there's a weird misconception. People think I'm some fucking crazy degree holder. It's like, no. No, I would have been way more in fucking university debt if I went down that fucking route.
I sure wonder why people might have that impression.
Is it bad if you don't get a STEM degree? Look, I'm gonna sound biased as fuck, but STEM degrees all the way. I'm gonna sound biased because, as an engineer, you want to get the degree that's gonna...
Diamonds are made under pressure, and Mudahar here is still stuck on...
Okay. Can you claim you are a profession when you never finish that profession? I don't think you should be allowed to. Especially if you drop out after one semester. I don't think you should be allowed to claim that you're that profession.
Yeah. Inspired says same BSc as me, but I don't go leaning on it when talking about coding. Oh, wait, you're an engineer too?
How many engineers do we have? We have Jason, we have Inspired, who else?
Matic is memeing around. Having a degree can't be wrong. Is that his logic? Seems like it. And Kuro, being the devil's advocate person, I mean, maybe he calls himself an engineer since he worked in that field for some time.
They wouldn't have hired him after dropping out after just one semester. Semester is literally a half of a year. That's it.
I can drive a train. I'm an engineer. Yo, I can connect wires. I'm an electrician. And Mice just changed his work occupation again, even though he knows a lot of fields. He's like, with my work on the server, I am now a network systems analyst. And he's damn right about it. Don't you understand, Lifu? He worked in Blizzard.
Okay.
On iron armor. At this point, I'm expecting a classic Mudahar trademarked apology video, and, I hope he grabs a ukulele.
Other times he says he's a former engineer.
So, being a former engineer, I virtualize, everything, so I, contain shit. And
Even an ex-engineer.
The coolest ways possible. I'm like a fucking ex-engineer.
But here's the thing. He's been saying he used to be an engineer, or that he worked as an engineer for 10 years.
You know what? F it. I'm unsubscribing from you, Mudahar.
I wanted to
That was the wrong channel.
No, that's
from you,
fucked
Mudahar.
up.
I wanted to share sort of my engineering background with you. Okay, I worked as a fucking engineer, alright, before I went into this. I also like to mess around with technology. I myself used to be an engineer before I went into the video editing route.
Mutahar started his channel in 2012, the same year he turned 18. By video editing route, he means that he switched careers after his channel began taking off.
Ask Eddie slightly over.
And again, there's nothing wrong with that. if education is not for you and if the field you're going into is not for you, it's fine. You don't have to shackle yourself to it. But like, don't claim you're something that you're not. Maybe he was that embarrassed that he dropped out. Maybe like pressure from his family.
That I don't know. But Red Cloud says, I have a degree in network engineering, though I will not claim to be a professional since I didn't follow through. I had a hard time finding work, so I went a different route. And Maddox says, I dropped out of EE. I don't know what
I don't know.
EE means. Despite doing great because I got burnt out, had to get a good enough job for living expenses. I never go around claiming to be in that field.
Okay.
Moose says, okay, Zen, electrician test. Tell me which is the hot wire by licking it. Hell the fuck no. I know of Ohm's law, so I'm an electrician. Exactly, I'm an electrician too.
Okay. You guys done memeing around? Wait, I'm really good at cooking. Does that mean I'm a rat?
That means you're a chef, obviously. Come on.
Mm.
Maddox says Zen repairs cars, so he's obviously an automotive engineer. Oh, you goddamn right I am. And I hate myself for designing cars. 100%.
Then just ignored my freaking Ratatouille joke.
Ratatouille's garbage.
No, you're right.
Overweight kid in America, what they want to be when they grow up. They'll say YouTuber, and somehow, Mutahar thinks he's better than all of us. He's a big boy engineer. Then again, I kind of see a struggle. If somebody asks me in real life what I do for work, I say something stupid like digital marketing.
I worked in...
To be fair, yeah.
I need to start saying that.
To be fair, yes. When people ask me what I do, I'll be damned if I say YouTuber or VTuber. I'll be damned.
Except for
Hmm?
except for those people that we had to do interview.
Oh my god, yeah.
film and TV before I still don't have a fancy fucking degree, okay? And there you go, I filmed it, alright? I used my film degree to something.
He calls it a film degree, but it's actually a 2-year broadcasting/videography diploma he got from Humber College between 2013 and 2015.
And again, that's fine. Having a diploma and not a full-on degree is also fine. But like, maybe, okay, I might be overreaching, overthinking it. It does seem like he just is trying to seem better than he is. Like he's trying to seem better than other people.
Dude, who cares? There's nothing to be ashamed of getting a diploma or like a certificate for cinematography. You're pursuing your passions, Then again, I understand like the
Exactly.
pressure your parents can put on you, which is like more common in Southeast Asian or just any general broad Asian culture. But lying about this is honestly like insane.
If he went back to studying to get an actual engineering degree, he never mentioned anything about it. Not a single slip. Mutahar was never a real engineer, but he's been calling himself one for a decade because of tech jobs he supposedly had before 2013 or 2012.
Can we talk about that? This guy got so mad at Murahar. He made a whole video going through all his history.
Holy.
I sell propane and propane accessories. Jason, shut. I don't think they allow selling propane in a robe and no pants.
Because I never tell people like what I do. Like I never tell people anything, right? Like I don't even tell people I'm not an engineer. I haven't been one for like years.
This is like finding out Santa Claus isn't real. This is like devastating. I thought my slop was handed to me on a silver platter by a professional, not some kind of phony. Bro should have never put on that medallion.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
A lot of people keep memeing on this ever since like he put it on. There's like so much drama around him.
No. I'm a computer engineer.
Also, wasn't the joke someone sent it to him and he put it on? Or did he buy it himself? I don't remember.
That I don't know.
The curse lingers? Yeah, like every single person who wore it. It's like I had someone tell me that the reason why it seems like a curse is because it's like an open invitation of you broadcasting for people to dig into your past.
Sounds like it. Hey Riku, how you doing?
How you doing, Rico?
Hey Hagen, how you doing?
If Jason was on the hill, he would definitely be the king of it. Damn. Wait, what curse? What in the fluffing heck was that hideous medallion?
Yo, he doesn't know.
I made Zen go through the whole history of it.
It was so bad, guys. I don't recommend it.
There's no new chapters, but you throw up.
It's literally trash TV of YouTube, but worse.
Just because the FBI says I cannot, it doesn't mean I listen to them. Okay. Put some goddamn pants on. I should have that amulet. Curses turn into blessings for me. Must be nice. Nick Rekieta put it on and then got arrested. Okay, Nick Rekieta was a drug addict. I think it's a little different.
Bro, we need a Christian. No. I just found out Tart doesn't know. She doesn't know? Lifu is gonna send the whole biography to her.
Okay, how about I'll do like a soft version of Chris chanting.
No.
It's a yes.
How about this?
Hmm?
I'll do a poll on YouTube.
Okay.
Reminds me of another quote. I used to work. Mudahar, the burger flipping engineer. Okay. I heard Mudahar has been deleting his backlog of YouTube videos recently, and now I see this. Damn.
No, I'm video editor. You know, that's how I pay for the strip club and the home.
In 2019, he conflated being a video engineer with being a computer engineer.
I'm a computer engineer, so I really computer, a video engineer, whatever you want to call it. I'm one of those people, so...
Again, totally different qualifications.
Now, for those of you who don't know, one of my side hobbies turned basic, general second profession of mine is day trading, swing trading, whatever you want to call it. I like to sit in the mornings, sip my coffee, go on the NASDAQ, see what I can look pre-market, buy, sell, and be done by, 11 or something?
I'm also a crypto master. I trade bitcoins on the side. You cannot be an engineer working a regular 9-to-5 job in an office and, simultaneously frickin' be glued to your screen losing hair day trading. You are not Bradley Cooper from Limitless. You are not that guy, pal. You are not that guy.
I completely forgot that that movie even exists.
Yeah.
I don't think it's good.
In 2021, he claimed his job was trading and investing.
My job right now, I just sit around and trade and invest. That's what my job is.
That's like something your unemployed bum friend says when you're like, dude, when are you gonna get a job? And he's like, day trading's a real job.
I invest. That's my job now. I just sort of sit home and invest money.
Now, if I was ashamed of only being a YouTuber, that is the job I'd be claiming to have. When asked by guests on his podcast about his computer work, he claimed it's only a hobby now.
I don't know how much you want to delve into this, but like you do, so do you do computer stuff on the side, or that's your main thing?
I literally just invest money. Like I buy property and I invest in.
So it's this Canadian.
Wait. Okay, now my head hurts. He's an engineer. He's a computer engineer. He's a video engineer. He's day trader, and now he's a retail mogul. I mean, real estate mogul. I'm confused. What?
So weird. He's like flip-flopping.
His fault the housing market went up. I get it. No, like it just kept getting worse and worse. Like at this point, I don't even think Mudahar himself knows what job he's doing.
So before YouTube, Mutahar did the computer, programming, cybersecurity work he thinks entitles him to call himself an engineer.
First, Dr. Disrespect isn't the doctor, and now Mudahar isn't the name.
Wait.
Wait, he's not a doctor?
No way, bro.
Engineer, it's over for YouTube.
How many subs do you have on YouTube?
I think like 3.4 or 5 million or something. I don't know. I don't know the exact amount.
3.5, like 3.5 million. We'll say that. And you're still doing multiple 9-to-5s where you're running different businesses. You were talking about Q4
Yeah, I'm the
being
CEO of our
extremely
own
busy.
company. Like I'm the CEO of
Right.
like our own group. We do a lot of like property and like asset investment around where we live.
Now he's a massive real estate tycoon? Like, what's going on?
You up
I am so confused. The only YouTuber I know that has millions and millions, and she and her husband still have day jobs, like 9-to-5 jobs, is like that nail girl, the that is like crazy about hollow, like hollow nail polish. And like I know that she and her husband still decided to have like an actual 9-to-5 job, even though she literally gets millions of views on her videos.
Saving money.
No, so the reasoning for that was that content creation is so volatile that they don't want to put all their eggs in the basket of being YouTube content creators. But they've been at the top for years. What was her name? YouTuber.
God, I love Unsubscribe Podcast. He just lied to double tap Eli's face.
That. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Simply Neological. She and her husband, I don't know if they changed anything, but she and her husband still had like full-time jobs.
Says, I'm not a YouTuber anymore. 3 years ago. Is that 3 years ago?
Wait, she left? Yeah, 3 years ago. She decided. Oh, wait, did she go into business with her nails? Like a nail polish? And she did release like her whole nail polish line, and it was a huge success.
So that means she's the provider now. She has no time for content creation at this point.
At my desk.
I'm just curious
I
about
don't
what
want
happened.
you to feel sad because of what I just said. I love a lot of the things I've done and shared on this channel, and I'm for a long time.
Oh.
I think what I've been feeling is a pretty normal reaction. Stop making videos or drop off.
She's burned out.
The internet. I'm still active online, probably even more than before, just in different ways. You guys is what I look forward to now.
Oh, she's a live streamer
Honestly,
now?
it's more casual, and I love that.
That's
Join when
awesome.
you want, chatted in a very familiar sense. Want to give it the time that it deserves. Right now, there's a lot of different things I want to be doing, and these might, of course, naturally change over time. I understand.
I mean, to be fair, look, she's been making videos for how long now? 11 years.
No, she got her bag. She's vibing. Now she has a successful business. All she's doing now is just providing entertainment on her off time
Oh,
while
yeah.
also doing a job. So this is the perfect route for most. I think would be the idealistic route for a content creator.
So like she did have like a full burnout. Hello, I'm your cousin's wife's father's second cousin roommate. Shut up, Dargan. But thank you so much
Thank you
for
for
the
the 2
membership.
months.
Okay, so basically, so even like few years ago, like 5 years ago by this point, maybe more, she had like a complete burnout because she was a full-time content creator and had a full-time 9-to-5 job. And she had such a burnout that it massively affected her health.
Thank you for the 2 months, Dargan. Get in the boiler room.
Yeah, it's still weird. It's still not weird. It just I don't know. Didn't expect it. I did not expect it.
I mean, think about it. It's the proper route though.
And for people wondering, no, she didn't get a new boyfriend. They're just one of those people who don't want to get married. That's all.
Okay. Maddox says a lot of content creators use their large viewer base to move on to streaming, as it usually ends up being easier, with the exception of dramas and cancellations.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Like, for example, a lot of people were like, "Whoa, where's Nigo Higo? Where's Nigo Higo?" He's just streaming. He's a streamer now. But he said he got burned out making videos because it's so many years of constantly coming up with videos and skits that there was nothing he could come up with anymore. Now he's just having fun streaming.
Yep.
Or like Jenna Marbles completely left, and her husband is the streamer now. Her husband is the content creator now.
Rhythm says her day job was like a big job. Criminal
Yeah.
analyst thing.
Yeah.
Criminal analyst? No, that will fuck you up.
Her
Nah, bro.
and her husband. They work
Holy shit.
together.
They were literally a power couple. Well, they are a power couple.
Upload how many videos a week?
A day. Like I upload it every day.
This is why exactly, and why I always.
He really loves bathing in that praise, but it's not enough. He needs to.
I mean, I upload React Slop every day, and I stream every day, and then I do art every day, and then I rig every day, and then I'm making music for the community. Like, I'm an engineer.
She's an entertainment engineer, obviously.
To flex more.
Well, that's like the algorithm
It's like,
tell,
what?
right? Like when you're like an engineer, somebody's
I've never seen an expose of this magnitude on anybody, and you know, props to this guy. Subscribe to this guy's channel. He like did the work.
Cybersecurity, because that's what you went to school for. You're like, homeboy's very smart. You do actually business, and then YouTube is a
YouTube is always like the secondary side gig.
Even the podcast homies don't know the truth.
This guy has a wife. He's a CEO. He works 9 to 5, and he uploads daily.
He's literally just the Johnny Sins of YouTube. He's just out here hustling. We don't understand it. You know what would happen if Muda didn't go to work? A business big enough that it could be listed.
Yeah, but like realistically speaking, if you dip your toes in everything, you won't have time for anything. Wait, Maddox, who are you talking about? Yeah, I'm confused now too.
Huh?
I don't think Simply Neurologically would start one.
On the NASDAQ, goes belly up, disappears. It ceases to exist.
I upload every day, and YouTube's not even my job. I was like, shut the f up, bro. But like, yes, it is. Shut up, bro.
Even Ethan Klein's spidey senses were tingling.
He has definitely been lying about being an engineer for a decade, benefiting from the prestige, the authority, and the credibility that comes with that label. You don't call yourself an engineer dozens of times without specifying you're talking about programming jobs you did 10 years ago. He's clearly mostly just a self-taught tech enthusiast, not an engineer.
And that is fine. I feel like, and again, I might be in the minority with this opinion, but I think it's more impressive if someone is self-taught and making that their whole shtick on YouTube because they're just that into it.
Yeah.
Rather than having a piece of paper.
Like Mudahar, I'm not a liar. You know, my hands are in the air. I might have been the guy who put Mr. Who's the Boss in the video.
It might not be illegal for Mutahar to lie about being an engineer, but by any reasonable definition, he is a total fraud.
Like most Southeast Asians, his credentials are sus. Shockingly to absolutely no one, Twitter found this as an excuse to be racist, and, you know, I'm going to stand by my Canadian viewers here for a second. Well, you know, at least the ones that prefer iPhone to Android.
Why y'all keep on saying the iPhone better than Android? It's just as good.
It's not a race-specific...
Shut up. With a choppy ass video.
thing to be a habitual liar, so, you know, let's stop that dialogue.
But yeah, I don't think it's a reason to become racist.
Yeah.
Or something like this. Did he make a joke out of himself? 100%. But I don't think it's an invitation to be racist.
Log right there.
He has no computer engineering degree, or even a computer science degree, but he still presents himself as an engineer, a computer engineer, or a computer science engineer.
And I just scratched the tip of the iceberg. This video goes above and beyond to genuinely check it out. But the ending, chef's kiss, absolute cinema.
Oi, you have to pay for that, young man. I'm a fucking computer engineer. I don't care.
What the hell?
The only power I have.
Was that all the Switch 2? I still cannot believe he uploaded a whole apology video for buying a Switch 2.
Is the one you give me when you lie. By the way, you're exhibiting signs of ADHD. Trust me, I'm an ADHD engineer. Mike.
I'm sorry. I think, okay, is it bad that he lied about like having a degree and like constantly boasting that he's an engineer just to get the upper hand, but in reality he never got the degree? I think it's a little scummy. I don't think he should be canceled over it or lose his career or platform.
Yeah, more so like just call him out on it.
Yeah. I feel like the video that was made of him, not by WestJet, but like the one WestJet was referring to, I think it's a little petty. That guy definitely doesn't like him.
Nope.
But yeah, no, like I think this is so brain dead. Like, why the hell did you lie about it? It's so brain dead. Like, why did you think it's a good idea? Anyway. I'm a cup of tea and coffee engineer.
So people said yes. You guys are horrible people.
Oh, okay, so we'll do the Christian tomorrow, then, so I can pick out some videos. Fritada time! I mean, fritanga time! Mario Kart World Update proves Nintendo released a half-baked $80 game.
Oh.
It must be a Mario. He takes racing too seriously.
He takes everything too seriously.
Why does Peach have a black eye?
Oh.
You mother.
Fritada!
Today proves without a shadow of a doubt that everything I said about Mario Kart World being a half-baked product was true. And after all the flack I caught from Nintendo fanboys on Twitter, in denial, telling me it's more than enough for $80. Well, today's updates, after a month of complaining, prove—
How dare he say anything about Nintendo? I swear to God, every single content creator, every time they say anything against Nintendo, the fanboys are gonna be there.
to me and should prove to you that Nintendo sold you something that wasn't anywhere near completion. This was a rushed game. These updates literally add new content, fix things, and push the Mario Kart World experience to being closer to what a final product looks like. But before we get into that topic, I just want to remind all of you that silver play button for reaching 100K is almost here. Last ground it touched was in Nampa, Idaho, which means it's less than at least 24 hours away, so we can finally get that face reveal you subbed for. I'm assuming that's what you subbed for, because I know you guys want to throw tomatoes at it. And since reaching 100K, it's been hard to find a new goal.
It's past 100K.
Motherfucker. Lie. Okay.
And before you guys get on my case, I'm not on my main account. That's why it shows I'm not subscribed.
Yep.
I'm subscribed to him, just on my main account. This is not my main account right now. Because we were watching Murahar earlier. I didn't want him being in my recommended videos.
So, I don't know, we got 400 subs last video. So here's me playing a rendition of the Wii Shop music theme on guitar. Thank you for 400 brand new subs.
As I said,
W.
the new Mario Kart World update that just came in is not only proof that they half-assed the whole thing, but also goes to show you that no, complaining and whining and what you call quote-unquote Nintendo hate or Nintendo blind hate actually works. For as much as Nintendo guys on Twitter want you to stop bringing up these issues and shut up about them and just consume product, they really should be thanking everybody who's been the most critical of Nintendo. And I'll explain to you why. I mean, take a look at this tweet, for example. No controversies, no bad business practices, love and respect their fans. The real Big Two. Mother of Christ, I'll have what he's.
Are like these people living in a cave or something? There's no way, right? No controversies, no drama, nothing. Especially towards Nintendo?
Smoking? Actually, on second thought, based on how stupid of a statement that is, that could be quite a dangerous substance. Might make a 4-story drop from a window look like you're jumping into a pool, because I don't know how anybody could view any gaming company this way. I can't think of a single video game company that is free of any sort of wrongdoing. I can't even imagine living in a world where I can pretend those things don't exist, which is the world these guys live in. They're very much aware of what Nintendo does or any other gaming company, but when the relationship you have with a gaming company is a parasocial one and not a fully transactional one, you're gonna find yourself defending and standing by them at the lowest points possible, which is exactly what these guys did with Mario Kart World, saying that all that criticism.
I'm a little bit bummed out. I do love Mario Kart, so I kind of was hoping like Mario Kart is good. So now, like, I'm not surprised, but it is a kind of a bummer. But I'm not surprised at all. And enjoy your dinner, Kyrian. And hi, Void. How are you doing?
Hey, Void. How you doing, man?
Was unnecessary. And then this update that's supposed to fix all of the problems that everybody has been complaining about is going to fix the game you claim has no issues and is perfect as is and worth $80, and it's okay that Nintendo did that. But, you know, before I get too carried on ripping into those losers, let's actually read what's in that update so I can prove to you once and for all that this was a rushed game. As a matter of fact, they're pulling off what every other AAA developer does, and that is charge you full price at launch for a title that is going to be updated and changed over time, resulting in a more finished product. People say Nintendo is usually free of this. I'm here to prove to you that is not true. And they charged you an extra $20 more than other developers at the same time. Think about it. Latest update version 1.20, released July 29th, 2025. General. In the versus race of single player added.
I just realized the background behind the text is a man falling. The more I pay attention to his videos, the more I see like the small things he's hiding in the back.
Yeah.
No calm to the calm rules. Wait, really? This didn't exist? I mean, it's not like that big of a game-changing update, but its exclusion at launch is definitely eyebrow-raising. And the versus race of single-player and multiplayer added mushrooms only to the item rules. Oh, that's strange because you could do that in Mario Kart 8. How this was missing at launch, I don't get it. I'll call that an $80 oversight. And what I mean by that is once Nintendo saw your $80 in your hand, they forgot what they were programming. You can now choose view replay after downloading ghost data in time trials. Again, another feature that was missing and now exists a month later. All of these things are going to start adding up as we continue. You can now choose whom to watch when spectating in Knockout Tour and Balloon Battle in online.
Wait, you weren't able to do that? They're only adding it with the patch that's where you can choose who you want to spectate? Okay.
Online play, wireless play, and LAN play. Really? You couldn't even choose who you were spectating before? Again, It's these little things not being there at launch at full price that can't be overlooked. You can now see the waiting time until the next race or battle starts in online play, wireless play, and LAN play. What?
You couldn't even see time in the queue
Yo.
of waiting time? I mean, at least they could have done is like sell it on like early access price, not at $80, for which you even had to buy a whole new console in the first place.
Was no way of seeing how long it would take until you got into the next race? That's a very useful thing to have displayed on screen. I don't know how that was missing. When using camera play and multiplayer and online play, the game will now remember the camera cursor position and size until the player closes the game. You see, that's like a smaller issue that I could see being there at launch. On the free roam map, when you gather all of the P switches, question block panels, and peach medallions, the colors of the various numbers will now change.
Okay.
Okay, that's nice and all. I mean, that's an indicator that you've collected them all, but there's still no update that addresses the fact that you have no way of keeping track of all the ones you've already found in which locations on the map. There's still no map indicators for this. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, I suppose. Once they turn gold, that means you found them all, but finding all 394 aimlessly? No, there still needs to be an update that fixes that, because that's just ridiculous. Not good enough. Made comm weaker and everything other than battle. That one's gonna be all dependent on your skill level. From what I heard, the computer was at times either retarded or Einstein levels.
So basically, there's no consistency in the AI strength.
Nope.
Great.
Of difficult. Some people find it good, some people find it bad. That's
It's like a level randomizer.
entirely going to depend on you. Made homing of boomerang weaker. Alright, I don't know, as far as I've seen, this one has been positively received. Some say the boomerang is broken. Decrease the probability of getting a triple dash mushroom in the low position whenever the item rules in a race are anything other than frantic. Channel producer told me he's actually excited for this one. He was tired of getting a triple dash mushroom over a golden mushroom when he was in last place. Changed it so order of getting question block is higher than in the past whenever the item rules in a race are anything other than frantic. Made it so there is a wheel spinning animation if the player presses the A button acceleration too early when starting a race while driving. Really? They had an entire animation for that missing? Increase the frequency of lap type courses appearing in the selection when choosing the next course in versus race and wireless races. Okay, this is the big update. This is the one that's not so much of an update, but them reverting back to what was there at launch. I mean, it sucks that it's still all based on chance, but at the very least, it now appears more, which is what was highly demanded. This is the change originally made by Nintendo a month ago that caused people to quit playing. It was that severe of an update that affected it, and now it would seem they listened. And you know how rare it is for Nintendo to listen? They made a change for the worse and stood by it until, I'm assuming, a slight dip in players got them to realize maybe it's a lot more serious than we thought. So if anybody out there, any Nintendrone ever tells you criticizing Nintendo and being vocal is toxic, don't listen to them. Toxicity is in the fake positivity they have. Now, some people on Reddit don't think that that's enough. People want it so you can just solely choose 3-lap courses, and to be honest, Nintendo didn't really fix anything here. They kind of just went back to how it was before, unless the chances are increased even more than they were at launch. I know a lot of very serious Mario Kart players are going to be happy to hear this, so I found it very important to point this update out to you, if you are into this game. And the last change from Nintendo got you to drop it, I've got good news for you. Single-handedly, the biggest change for the better for this product. I guarantee you this update alone will bring a lot of players back. Now comes all of the
I mean, they kind of have to get their money's worth, right? They finally fix it. Now they can play it. They already paid for the new console. They already paid $80 for the game. Damn it. This is so infuriating.
Minor bug fixes, because I didn't even know this game had bugs. And you would figure for a game 10 years in the making, there wouldn't be this many existing issues and need for updates, because believe me, this is just scratching the surface. Mario Kart World has a long way to go. And for $80 to have this many issues, especially waiting for 10 years, this is not acceptable. Just look at this. Fixed an issue where the rate fluctuations were sometimes displayed incorrectly in wireless races. Fixed an issue where the vehicle would stay floating in air when jumping off a half pipe. Fixed an issue where when a player crashes while gliding and uses Bullet Bill, they go out of the course. Fixed an issue where if a player quits a rewind in the location they were wall riding, the driver's posture would not return to what it was before. Fixed an issue where the item that was displayed in the item slot would turn into something else when using it. Fixed an issue.
Wait, this is a lot. This is a lot issues that were fixed.
Yep.
Where in online play, the player would not dash even when getting on a dash panel. Fixed an issue where the points in a team race in wireless play would display incorrectly. Fixed an issue where sometimes controls were inoperable on the menu screen after the player was retired in balloon battle in wireless play. Fixed an issue where a Peach medallion would sometimes disappear when doing rewind in free roam. Fixed an you get the point. I mean, it goes on and on and on and on. There is a lot of bug fixes here. Some of these I did not even know existed until I actually looked on YouTube and on Reddit and saw that, yes, these were all issues people had been facing previously. Only if you were paying attention, of course. One can't help but feel Nintendo's prestigious seal of approval has lost all value and meaning. At one point, they were the devs to publish a game and never really need to, quote-unquote, fix said game. Now Nintendo has become like every other AAA developer. Here's what I think happened with Mario Kart World. I think Mario Kart World was originally supposed to be a Switch 1 game, and they decided to make it a Switch 2 game because...
Oh, I 100% believe it.
Yep.
I have no doubt in me that originally that was the plan. And then they're like, okay, but we have to give them exclusives right away. Give them a break. They were really busy suing Power World.
Typical Nintendo selling unfinished games. Nintendo be me drop what? Oof, Bug Mania. Okay. Holly says 3 days left till my special day. Still scared as hell. You got this. Don't worry.
You got this. I think the sleepiness just hit me like a bag of bricks. I'm literally falling asleep watching the video. Not because the video is boring. I've been really tired today.
Yeah. It's either selling unfinished buggy games or making the same game over again, aka Pokemon, aka Mario Kart, aka Mario Party.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Because of technical difficulties, but also because they needed a piece of software to entice people to buy the device. Let's face it, Mario Kart World is going to be the biggest game to ever release for this system. No other game Nintendo releases is going to top it. They wanted to be out the gate already with their biggest title, but it wasn't ready. It wasn't complete. It was unfinished and still needed a lot of polish and a lot of updates in the future. And they still had the audacity to slap $80 onto this thing and sell it. That's the most frustrating part. It's proof that it doesn't matter who it is. $80 ain't worth $80. Even Nintendo is capable of doing exactly what every other AAA developer does. Releasing unfinished products at full price, and everybody who pays full price only did so as a way of having early access. Because the Mario Kart World you get a year from now is going to be drastically different, I guarantee it. Even then, this update isn't really fully addressing issues. It's more like a band-aid People still want custom items, not just mushrooms only option. People need a solid way of keeping track of all those P switches, medallions, and stuff across the map. People need a proper way of actually manually selecting 3-lap courses. In some ways, Nintendo hasn't really resolved the overall issues. It seems they still want people to play Mario Kart World as they intended, and that's very frustrating for Mario Kart 8 players who were used to a more catered experience before. Seeing these changes after hearing Nintendo guys on social media saying people are just being whiny bitches is
so
hilarious.
weird.
No, if you paid 80 bucks, you got every right in the world to complain. And you should never stop complaining. Always voice your concerns, voice your displeasure. How else are changes supposed to be made? By being a blind, mindless consumer who gives no actual feedback? No. Nintendo wants to charge you 80 bucks, you make them work their ass off. As it stands, the product is not complete, so hold their feet to the fire. Make it very well known to them that you've waited 10 years for this. That being said, like, comment, share, and subscribe if you so choose.
I'm waiting a decade for a game that ended up costing 80 bucks, where you had to buy a whole new handheld, and there's a lot of things, basic things, completely missing, and a lot of bugs. Ooh, damn.
When was the last Mario Kart? Because you said a decade.
It's been that long.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Man.
Ugh. Why am I so tired?
What you want to do?
I mean, I know the reason why I'm so tired.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep much. And I had like a
Stop right there,
very
criminal
long
scum.
day.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
I saw the goal. I won't tell you my crap.
Wait, what's the goal? People will tell you the secret of the boiler. Huh? Okay. Thank you so much for the support, Benji.
Thank you for the support, bro.
So I had like a long day, so I was assembling and moving a lot of stuff in the apartment. Then I had to put, so I got like this holder to have like the washing machine at the bottom and the small dryer at the top. So I had to carry it like all the way from the from one place and lift it and put it like on top, and like I had to run up and down like the stairs and assemble shelves and finish the bathroom and everything. I'm tired, Chief. And in the morning, so I only got to bed at like 2. And I was able to fall asleep only at 3. And at 8 a.m., they started drilling the road.
Sidewalk.
Or sidewalk, whatever. They started drilling it early in the morning at 8 in the morning. Just drilling that shit. It was so freaking loud. It was bad. I literally woke up in like full panic. I had like several days, the past like days, where I had to wake up in panic. Once, a few days ago, they decided to like ring that fire alarm again, because apparently they were fixing it, which was also like freaking dawn crack in the morning.
Yep.
How about taking an early day off of stream? I think so too. I'd rather not like continue since I'm like so tired, and I'd rather have like a really good last day of the month tomorrow.
Yeah.
I think it's a really good idea. So that way we can end the month on a energetic mode.
I agree.
Yeah.
Because it's like pretty crazy.
Yeah. Good idea, yes. Yeah, especially lately, I don't like streaming when I know I'm like not at the top of my energy. I started off with high energy. But like the further it went, the more I'm like, okay, no, I'm kind of feeling it. So tomorrow I'd rather have a lot more energy. And who knows, maybe even do a longer stream.
Yeah. Tomorrow we'll have Chris lore. Oh yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
be able to like go a lot. Actually, since tomorrow you might be doing a longer stream, you should just damn snipe everyone.
Thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. And yeah, you sniped a lot of regulars. Holy.
Yeah, you snipe Riku, you snipe Himbo.
That's like good aim.
Holy. But yeah, guys. Thank you guys for the support.
And it's not gonna be a night. It's gonna be I mean it's not gonna be a nap. It's gonna be a night. But I'll still be editing after the stream.
Yeah. So
Did I
yeah,
get
guys.
sniped? Dodge again. Sorry, Kyrian.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys for the support through our live stream, videos, or whenever you guys can. We appreciate it. And moving on to the support.
I was still reading chat.
Stop right there, criminal scum. Nobody breaks the law on my watch.
I've been practicing my aim.
Practicing my REM. Hope you sleep well.
Thank you so much for the support, Benji. Thank you, thank you. Wait, low energy Lifu verbally abuses Zen when talking about the blade. I was high energy up until then.
Yeah.
Maybe I crashed out too hard. Also, if you think saying shut up is abuse while streaming, then in that case I'm abusing all of you.
Shut up.
Shut up. That was screechy.
Thank you for the support, Benji, and thank you for the 5 gifted, bro.
Wait! I still need to schedule the peak gameplay video.
Oh yeah.
So tomorrow, wait, this is a good idea. So tomorrow is the last video of the month. So I'm gonna schedule the peak gameplay video that Mike edited for tomorrow, and tomorrow on stream we'll just go through the local stuff and just have fun and then play games.
What do you guys think? That's a good idea, yeah?
I think that might be a really good reset for the last day of the month.
Yeah. But yeah, now moving on to the super chats. Jason, thank you for the support. Benji, thank you for the support. Wolf Spain, thank you for the 1 month. Get in the boiler room. Abraham, thank you for the support. Wolf Spain, thank you for the support. Nano, thank you for the support. Dargan, thank you for the 2 months. Get in the boiler room. Benji, thank you for the 5 gifted. We appreciate it.
Thank you everyone for all the support.
Yep. Skula, thank you for the raid. We appreciate it.
Good night, everyone. Get ready. Peak video tomorrow. By the way, the peak game was gifted to me and Zen by Benji as well.
Yes.
So tomorrow, peak gameplay video instead of like very high boiling, blood boiling video. Funny video, funny stream, and we'll end the month on that note.
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, good night. And we'll see you guys
tomorrow. Good night.
Night.
We are ready! Hours in queue, 40 heads in line. We cracked open strats like it's wartime. Discord's a mess, but morale is still clean till 1 stupid game.